Welcome to the Albion TV War Report, your source of live battle coverage featuring the top guilds and alliances of Albion Online. Today is the 15th of June, 2022. I am your host, the Shozen One, and I am joined today by Robinhoodrs on the play-by-play and Bogul on the camera. We are currently on a 15-minute delay, so if you have reports of live action, please contact us in-game on the Shozen One or Robinhood GM. We are currently watching from the perspective of Drick, the GM of M3R, fighting against a relatively new group, well, new to us anyway, Project Autumn, over here in Willow Shade Pools. Robin, what can you tell me about this fight? I haven't gotten to see the whole thing.
It kind of only kicked off about a moment ago. Project Autumn went into full kite mode because the reinforcements for TOXIQ did come in. It is multiple different guilds here at the moment, but they did a good job kiting through the small choke points here. But we see the blob detaching to the west. That could cause some issues shortly, but look how aggressive Drick is playing right now. He just took his Zerg through some of the tightest chokes on an island, and nothing really happened. Project Autumn just kind of letting them walk on through here, and Drick should be taking full advantage of this. Nice defensive inertia coming out, though, by Project Autumn.
Yeah, so far they're doing a great job of kiting. Who's this over the top? Is that just rats?
I am not sure.
Because I see two different guild tags over the top.
Yeah. It could be a small bomb squad. We'll have to wait and see how it plays out. But right now, that little group of rats or a potential bomb squad gave Project Autumn enough time to, build that gap in between TOXIQ and Project Autumn, and they're going to carry on kiting. It's a little bit open field at the moment, and Drick cannot catch up. Like, Project Autumn's doing a fine job kiting, and I think they're going for that wooden bridge. Perfect defensive icicle coming out on the choke point, and Drick is moving in slow motion. Double inertia rings as well. These guys have got their kiting down to a T right now.
Yeah, they're doing a good job here. We haven't seen these guys here, M3R, being able to make a catch. But now, as soon as I say that, right there on the bridge, a catch was made, but no follow-up by Drick, as the counterplay does come out and counter catch, if you will. It's going to be interesting to see if Drick wants to push all the way across this bridge. I don't know, Robin. This is a dangerous place.
Yeah, it's a bit of a rough one. Drick does have a slight advantage with viewing angles. He does have the south vision, so he has that in his favor. Project Autumn looks like they're going for a kite. Just a couple of defensive tanks left here to once again build that gap in between the Zergs, and that separate blob did just connect as well. But it looks like Project Autumn, nothing for them to worry about right now. Little bit of miscommunication, though, from
I'm surprised Project Autumn hasn't collapsed and taken a shot at them while they're coming across this bridge. They are heavily split here with their tanks. They could have probably taken out 2 or 3, but instead they're going to take a full fallback position.
Yeah, it's
I thought that was their spot. What's this fight over here?
They've been through this tight choke point, and it looks like Project Autumn are deciding to hold the island choke point, which, to me, that is a very bad mistake. You are so clumped up here, and the first wave is going to come in. This is just to burn defensives of Project Autumn, and I think we're about to see the main wave come in very soon here, as Drick is like, he's diddy dancing. Not going to take the shot. TOXIQ playing on 2 different sets of rotations minimum for this fight as well, and that's definitely going to play into their hands. Project Autumn, on the other hand, I believe they're only on 1.
Well, they seem to have fallen back. Oh, no, they're going to come back. They had fallen back to the secondary choke. Maybe it was just to make sure that it was there.
Yeah, it looks like they're just trying to bait some tanks in. It looks like they may secure a kill or 2, but are they going to pay the price? They do not, because the second wave of DPS comes crashing in onto the front lines of TOXIQ, and TOXIQ took a pounding there. Very nicely done by Project Autumn indeed.
Yeah, I was in free roam, so all I saw was orange bodies getting hit there. I couldn't tell which ones were which. So you're saying that that was a bunch of TOXIQ members who died?
Yep.
Okay.
And now Drake, you know, he's a little bit wary about crossing this bridge. You know, is it another bait? Still got the nameplates on his northeast side of his screen here. Defensive Icicle once again slowing down the Zerg movement, and now we're seeing Project Autumn potentially coming in. Defensive wind walls are out. It looks like it's going to be a melee bomb squad. They could die to reflect, and ooh, that was close. This is going to get messy, Shozen.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about Project Autumn here and their numbers. I just don't know if they're going to be able to survive. But if they can do that 3 or 4 times, Robin, it's not going to matter. That was beautifully executed.
Yep. And now,
is that what they did on the choke as well?
And right now, TOXIQ need to fall back. Project Autumn need to keep the push coming in. I'm trying to find us a new name real quick as well. Nico Meister. Let's hop on Nico Meister. Oh, Needle 14, my bad. Needle 14. Sorry, Bogul. As it will stick on the TOXIQ side, a little bit of a better viewing angle for the audience at home. So we're still on TOXIQ's POV. They have their secondary caller now in place, which is Needle 14. That's a good thing about TOXIQ, you know, they have multiple different shot callers ready to go. And once again, that's defensive Icicle coming in. Needle 14 this time round, not taking the bait. I think there's a little bomb squad coming in on the rear. So it was an actual team. It was an actual ZVZ build. Not rats. It looks like the group now has split. Needle 14 just making sure his rear end is clear. And it's going to allow both sides for a little bit of breathing room and a little bit of a reset coming in. As more and more people start funneling into the zone as well. Project Autumn's fully rotated to the other side of the wooden bridge. They lost their icicle.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Do you think Nidos should be aggressive on this one and maybe split push because he has the numbers at this point? Or does he still have the numbers after those last few engagements?
Yeah, I mean, reinforcements just came in. Like, look at all the purple name tags, right? Like, look at this. Like, Needle 14 should be pushing bridge, which she is doing. But those purple name tags, they just go away and rotate around. You know, you got what? To the southwest, we have 2 water bridges, and then it's a dead end for Project Autumn. The TOXIQ were already on the other side of the water bridge. Needle 14 did the correct move here with pushing down. The Alliance needed to go on the other side of the water bridge and come down and cut off the water bridge, and then you just collapse in and you kill them. But that wasn't it. Another defensive tank, though, is down for Project Autumn. Project Autumn now looking to play the water bridge. It's not a tight choke water bridge, so it could actually play in favor of TOXIQ here.
TOXIQ's really got to find some way to not keep falling into this same trap over and over again and actually get some kind of slowing action on to a Project Autumn. What do you think they need to do here?
I mean, play a little bit more aggressive. You know, they're slowly dwindling down Project Autumn's defensive players. You know, they took out the Ice Core already. They've took out a couple Grail Seekers. That's the main ones that are going to stop your Zerg advancing. And right now, TOXIQ is pulling through a mob camp. This is going to be quite choke heavy. And here we go. Hand of Justice. Calmland connects as well. Defense is already down for Project Autumn. And a good shutdown here with the Eagles E, with the Lightning Storm coming through. And a second wave of DPS hitting TOXIQ's front line. And look to the west.
Yeah, I saw that. I was just about to comment on that. That was quite the bomb.
Someone's playing with Demon Fangs, I believe. Massive Camland, though, from TOXIQ. Where's the follow-up DPS? Defensive's down, and TOXIQ on the fallback right here as another sweeping wave of DPS come raining in. onto TOXIQ, and Nita 14 and the boys are looking a very, very shaky indeed as they're falling back, low HP. Where the hell did their Zerg go? They're down to a 29 disarray debuff.
What? Uh-oh.
Nita 14 now
They're
advancing.
getting
He has
whittled
his
down
allies.
very quickly. I'm going to go check out what Autumn is at here because they should be close. Oh, they're only at 13, though.
Yeah, but they had a much smaller force to begin with.
To begin with, yeah, absolutely. But, at least they're not getting... They haven't caught up yet. TOXIQ still has the numbers. They still have double the numbers right now. So, still in the driver's seat. Or should be. But after the last few engagements, Robin, I don't know. I'm going to be honest. Sometimes it doesn't look like they are using their numbers to their advantage.
Yeah, and I mean, phenomenal plays here by Wysin right there with the Windwall, with the Grail Seekers, completely shut down this whole entire eastern side of TOXIQ's engagement. And Needle 14 and his group are literally doing nothing at the moment. These Grail Seeker defensive tanks doing God's work here for Project Autumn right now. And it looks like they're going to be giving up another choke point. Needle 14 a little bit wary. The Diddy Dance came in. It looks like they are starting to turn. It could be a bait here on the water bridge. And this one is a lot smaller of a choke compared to the other one that they were playing off. So this could be what Project Autumn was looking for. But once again, look at the position that we're in.
Yeah.
Project Autumn is literally pinned into the corner of the map, right?
Mm-hmm.
TOXIQ is on one side of the water bridge, keeping them busy. But so is the whole entire side of TOXIQ. Like, they're all working together next to each other. Why aren't they mounted up, rotating around the other water bridge that they just came from and cutting them off and applying a sandwich maneuver? Basic CVZs here.
I agree.
CVZs.
This is what they should be doing. I can't tell you why they're not.
It's I don't know. Maybe Nito 14 just wants to play as a single Zerg and train up his single Zerg. I don't know. Seems counterproductive to me, though. They're losing people left, right, and center. Oh. Is he doing it?
He should be.
Yeah.
Maybe he's listening to the show.
He is.
Are we not on a 15-minute delay? I thought we were supposed to keep this on a 15-minute delay for safety.
See in our comms?
Are we on Discord?
Finally, all right. So pretty much what I just said that they needed to do, they are now doing. But what should be happening is the Alliance should be pushing from behind right now because TOXIQ, M3R's group here, they are very spread out. They're going to soak up this engagement and look for a turn and burn. Project Autumn need to break through, and it looks like they are going to break through. And they could even gain control over the western water bridge once more. Or are they going to carry on marching north towards that wooden one? It looks like they are going to carry on going north here. They are split, though. This could get tricky. Got that group to the west, group to the east. Here comes the turn.
Oh, there goes a few of them there, Robin. This is starting to look real dangerous for the guys with the numbers. I don't know. Like, they're losing more than they're killing, Robin.
Exactly. And one thing to point out here, finally, TOXIQ's Alliance has caught up to the fight. This is how long it took them to get up here.
They are starting to get some kills, too, onto Project Autumn. Here we go. As I said that, like, the turn comes, and the turn is just devastating. Who's Project Autumn?
Nico Meister's new guild.
Oh, Nico Meister. Okay, yeah, he's pretty good. I can see that they would work well. Yeah, I see him over there. Okay, like on cue. Are both of these guys in our chat? What's going on?
Unless they get a massive turn here, I think Project Autumn will be out of the fight shortly. I think they did lose quite a few of their healers. I don't think they have many left. They got one or two, but they don't have the forces that they were running with.
They don't have, yeah. They did a very respectable showing. I'll give them that, but they just don't have the numbers. And for the viewers, yeah, the reason why we said that about Nico Meister is immediately after Robin said his name, he spammed himself in chat, and we could just see these giant chat bubbles over his head. So
yeah,
you won't see them on stream for obvious reasons, guys.
Alrighty, well.
A big banana on 2? Is that what I hear?
Okay, a big banana on 2, now on main. I will hit the announcement real quick as well, so if you can take this real quick, Shozen.
Oh, absolutely. All right. It does look like we have one done here as well. Reject Party versus AAA over in Shale Heath Steep. Significant numbers for both sides here. We have a level 16 for AAA. That's actually pretty low for them. So I think they're going to be outnumbered by one done by the looks of it. They do look a little surrounded here on the territory at the moment. Going to go check out the numbers for one done. Yeah, 38 for one done. AAA in not a good position here. They're going to get run over very quickly by one done. Big collapse. And a hold. All right. Well done.
Yep.
Is there another group on the field that one done is dealing with? Because I don't
yes.
think. Okay.
Third alliance just to the north of where Big Banana is sitting right now. So we have 2 Chinese alliances working together now. These guys, they pull massive numbers. Like, this is now coming towards their off timer, and they're still pulling big numbers between the 2. Third are pulling crazy numbers. But, their prime time is 12 and 15 UTC. But they're still putting up a fight against one done. I believe Gurf is also here on the field as we see a couple coming in here. We got the dog walkers getting walked over by the looks of it as they got a small bomb squad trying to make some impact onto a big banana and the boys here. I'm wondering if we hop onto Vagoras, they're about to engage with third. They're maybe a little bit better POV.
I'll be over on Vigor in just a second. I'm checking out possible content. Nope, that's a no-go. Never mind. I'll be right over on Vigor.
Alrighty. Third making their move here onto Vigora outside of the territory. So one done are split. They have 3 different sets of groups and a big return engagement coming into the southwest side. Defensives are down, but is it going to be enough? I'm seeing name tags drop to the far southwest. I think only 1 or 2 went down. Great defensives on both sides for the time being. Vigor playing a little bit more aggressive as he starts edging down to the southwest. And this is the big difference here is one done does not have south vision advantage, and they're playing off a hilltop as well. It's the difference is night and day at the moment, and they're about to walk into a choke point. Third should be holding this right here.
Does look like they are holding at the bottom of that choke.
Multiple
battle Juggernaut
mounts
in position. Yep, multiple battle mounts.
Yep. Here it goes. There comes the charge, gaining those stacks. Big engagement on that side. But look at this clump on the far west. Where's the DPS for Vigor's party? It's not going to be there, and it's going to be a nothing burger. Good shutdown here by the Beetle player as well.
I was going to say those battle mounts did work there, holding the majority of the DPS away from that engagement. Only a small number were able to get in there. So what could have been a devastating blow to the tanks at the bottom of that hill just completely whiffed.
Yep. And it does actually look like one done are playing on 3 different sets of rotations here, as we have Angelique leading one party, Vigor leading the other. Here comes the engagement, gets instantly shut down once again by those Grail Seekers. And those Grail Seekers are something else. They can shut down a whole entire engagement by themselves.
The Grail Seeker may have paid the ultimate price there, as one member of the tanks up front did fall to extended DPS in that engagement.
Yep, it's the role that you take. You dive, like, get down, Mr. President type, when shots are fired type thing. You take that bullet no matter what. If it stops your Zerg getting deleted, you make that play. Talking about getting deleted, it looks like Just Done just took a pounding, but the return came in to the far southwest. Vigor not getting a good angle here, but over the hilltops here to the northwest. Come on, where's the engagement?
Gotta get this. It's gotta happen. There's a little bit. I don't think it's gonna be enough, Robin.
It's not.
Oh no, too late, and they're going to be in perfect position for a return. Does it come? No, they have beautiful defenses there. Look at all of that. Overkill on the defensives. You're going to wonder if they have enough. The next engagement might need to fall back and buy themselves some time to earn back some cooldowns.
Yeah, but I mean, lack of an occult there, you know, lack of positioning as well by Reject Party. They should have been on that ball. It looks like they're going to find it this time round. There it comes, as the
Wow,
brimstones rain down. But good defensives, and
There's
it
a
looks
return.
like third's coming in for a return.
And it was okay. They got a couple there.
Yep.
It's still enough support to keep most of the players alive there. Well done.
Yeah,
I think
third,
that was more
maybe?
of a push-off effect than any actual devastation in kills. I would say that was pretty even.
Yep, and it looks like third are backing all the way back here. They actually just split in two. One group went northwest and the other group went southwest. So Angelique's party went northwest. Agora's group went southwest. And I don't know if it's going to be all she wrote here.
Yeah, I don't know why they broke on that. They didn't lose that many players. It was very psychologically effective, apparently. They've got more cooldowns! Run!
Yeah, Triple A's fully mounted up and they're already nearly out of the zone.
I don't know, man. That seemed like an early call.
Yeah, unless a shot caller went down. Maybe Alliance leader, but talk about going down. We hop on over to Syndic. He is going down on, once again, the third Alliance. So, third Alliance heavily split here today. They're fighting both up in the north and down in the south against PoE as well. But it looks like
Can you
EQMS...
rephrase what you said, just because I'm not clear on...
What?
I'm just really not sure what you were saying there.
What? I don't even know what I just said.
All right. There'll probably be a clip of that.
All right.
Moving on. So Syndic is down here in Spring Sump Wetland fighting against the third alliance, right? Is that what you were going to say?
Yeah, it looks like it's all over. They
Okay.
just fully engaged and deleted the remaining members of third. If you hop on to Squirtle, actually Sloth SDS. Oh, reinforcements coming in on the northwest. Or third, it looks like we're about to get round number 2. Squirtle. Who's Squirtle's shot caller again? Oh god. That's a name and a half. I'm not typing that out. Over to the far west, Bogul. If you want to hop in free roam, I'll try and find you a name real quick. Hop on him for now for the third alliance. Like they are backing off to the northwest. It's PoE NE versus EQMS. EQMS. It looks like a mount up is coming in. RPOV Grovekeeper slams away. Are more getting caught off guard? Oh no.
Guys. Can't do this.
Like,
All right.
they're backing up out of the zone. They're heading on out. I'm bouncing around trying to find some other content here.
Same. Bogul, while we're waiting, we could show a clip of something that we missed yesterday. There was a nice engagement by Sun that was clipped and sent to me by... Oh, who was it that sent that to me? Let me take a selfie. Did that. It sounds like they're having a pretty good time getting Sun back together. Maybe not as small as they were. They might be coming back for round. How many times has Sun been out there in the black zone, guys? I can't. I'm not that old.
I don't want to make a comment just in case.
Yeah, go ahead. Because I'm trying to find content. I'm just trying to find something to put on the air.
You're doing super good. Just hold it for now. Hold it for now.
They're coming
3, 2, 1. Deep west, deep west, southwest, deep, guys. All the way through. Yes, baby. Yes. Delete this shit. When you have dropped, then you're pulling to the northeast. When you have dropped, then you're pulling to the northeast. Biggest clump I've seen for a long time. Pop defensives, guys. Pop defensives. And pull under the tower. Pulled all the way under the tower. All the way under the tower. Defensive loggers on the choke. We're gonna go ready here. 3, 2, 1. Southeast. Bomb Marcus. Okay, we're too late on that one.
It's not bad. Not the best clip I've seen, but it's not bad. Well, that's what it's about, right? It's about getting guilds that are out there having fun. Hopefully we'll get to see another guild that's having fun later today, the Great Fax Guild. Have an interview with them later today.
Who did you actually interview for Fax?
Dazrone and Mr. Sam.
Cool. Look forward to listening to that. Any juicy news?
They're trying to get their numbers back up again, and they had a bit of a... They were down to 15 during CTAs. You know how that goes.
Yep.
You go to Crystal, you overhype yourself, things start to go poorly, a couple of bad things happen, and now they're working their way back up, back to about 40. So they are getting content all the time, and I think the story of how the up and downs of Albion go is an important one to share. Indeed.
And I just jumped through all our names here, and everyone's either back at home or back in the city. Syndic's still out and about, but I don't think he's going to be getting any content here. Got a 47 disarray debuff in the zone, and I believe that's PoE over here. Yeah. So, yeah, I think this is going to be a very early ending here for the war report, but we did get some juicy action with TOXIQ versus Project Autumn. Yeah, it's not too shabby,
Yeah, we had a little bit of content. It's I'm sure we missed a bit of content. Generally, it's not just one fight during the 18 UTC, but it does seem like it's very early here, Robin. This feels very early to see everybody back at home this early in the season. Is there some massive alliance that I don't know about? What's going on?
No, not as from what I've been hearing. Everybody's fighting, but I guess it's one of those where if we stick on one person, like we stuck on what, Nina 14 and them for what, 15 minutes? We probably missed quite a bit of content, and we only hopped off them as territories were going live, and then we jumped into Vigora with One Done versus Third Alliance in AAA. So it is what it is. We weren't hopping around as much, but we did find a little bit of content. As always, in the future, audience at home, if you're ZVZing at 1800 UTC and the war report is on, do hit us up via our my Discord tag. I pay full attention to my Discord when we're shoutcasting, so just drop me a message with your shot caller's name so I can hop on them and we can spectate your ZVZs and hopefully give you a shout out and not shit on you.
True.
Happens.
Well, Robin, let's be honest. Depending on what they do when we view on them, when we go see them fight, it might get a little rough. Sometimes we just have to report what we see.
Exactly.
And if you get deleted, we're going to tell you.
Exactly.
Tell the audience, really.
Because, that's what we're here to do. We got to tell the story of what's happening on screen. Yes, to the veteran ZVZ players, we know what just happened, we know how you set that up and, failures on how and why you got deleted. The general public do not know, we got to call out there was no locusts or inematic stats. We got to call out when there's no healers and your support and healers are playing bad. We got to call out when your defensive tanks are playing trash, we got to call out when your shot caller isn't calling correctly and making plays with the alliance, like we did with Needle
we
14.
did that. We did that a couple of times. We've often had some guild leaders that we've called out on a number of their situations, and then they turn around. We've seen it time and time again that after seeing what they've done wrong on the AO Daily Show, or the War Report, I should say, they view that VOD, see what they did wrong, and then improve. And that happens too.
Exactly.
Because nobody wants to get called out twice.
Yeah, a lot of our like highest viewed clips are, a lot of them are from guilds getting deleted and making mistakes, and you know, the guild leaders and the shot callers clip that and they send them, and then they review it via Discord, you know, and people pay attention and they learn what just happened and where they went wrong. That's the whole premise of ZVZ, really. When you're not casting your spells, you got to go back and look at the VOD, look what you're doing wrong, and learn from your mistakes, because if you ain't fighting, you ain't learning. And if you aren't doing VOD reviews, you definitely are not learning from your mistakes. But we can ramble on quite some time about that. Like we said, we do have the interview coming up in what? It'd be about half an hour's time.
Right,
Drops
about
are,
that, yeah.
Drops are, of course, enabled here on the stream, and a brand new set of Twitch drops started today. So a whole new campaign means you can earn up to your legendary chest once again. Gold codes will be given out throughout the show as well. You just have to be active in chat and type. Commands do not count, so you got to actually type something, you know, words, to be entered in, and then your gold code will be whispered to you directly via Twitch, so do keep an eye out on your Twitch whispers. But that's it from us. In the 30-minute downtime, you can go check out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Albion TV, where you can find all the 5v5, 20 versus 20 Crystal League coverage, along with all the war reports and Invasion Day battles. We got the daily shows and interviews. But if you're looking to listen to the interviews, maybe in a different format, say MP3 on the way to work, on the way home from work, on the way to school, who knows, you can. Shozen, where can they find that too?
They can find all of our interviews over on soundcloud.com/Albion TV, or any place that they listen to podcasts by simply typing in Albion TV into their search bar. We have done over 100 interviews, probably close to 120 by now, of some of the most interesting and charismatic individuals in all of Albion Online. So if you're interested in hearing about the history, the politics, or just the behind-the-scenes shenanigans that happen at Albion Online, head over to soundcloud.com/Albion TV.
Alrighty, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Like we said, do stick around. Half an hour's time, we'll be back for the interview series. But until then, have a good evening. Adios.